what the fuck happened, but hey, like we said, them titles get your shit shut off, but still in all,
somebody in CMG going to jail, man. Like
and,
we said, Yo Gotti attorney, who who had represented him before, same attorney who was representing Straight Drop, just got charged with rape and assault. And he gonna start telling them motherfuckers. Hernandez, we found out, could be Straight Drop's manager. He was pushing all that bullshit music Straight Drop was putting out. Now it makes you wonder, when Straight Drop was hiding, who was helping him on the run while he was out hiding.
facts.
The Hernandez dude was sending him that money, man. Like we said, whether Yo Gotti want to believe it or know it, he's involved in this shit.
Yeah, cause and the more that you look into it, bro, this nigga Yo Gotti and his brother paid for that hit on Young Dolph, man.
For real.
Them niggas is guilty as fuck over this. Like niggas knew months ago when you letting your artists talk crazy out doing the shows, bro. Y'all niggas hated that nigga that much. Y'all hired these niggas to try to kill him, bro. And now it's looking like a family affair.
Mm-hmm.
Straight Drop, his motherfucking cousin, the manager, the COs down it. Yo, you capping. We know you hear us. You gotta hear us, bro. They're saying no sound, but we know you hear us. And everybody down there, the COs in the jail were Straight Dropping them his ass, getting their ass chewed out for letting them drop a song, letting this man drop a song. We know Diplomat, that's them haters saying they can't hear us. How the fuck did Straight Drop get to drop that song for jail?
And they said he got assaulted before he got transferred.
Do you get what I'm saying? So, niggas is playing games down there. Whichever COs let Straight drop that song for jail, getting their ass chewed out right now. And then all of this occurs when they catch Hernandez. Then Hernandez goes to court and says he's not guilty.
He didn't pull the trigger.
Yeah, he didn't pull the trigger. This nigga said in court out his mouth that, like, basically doomed when we told y'all that he is gonna get a deal cut because he said that Straight Drop and his co-defendant was the shooter exactly.
Yeah.
And now Straight Drop's cousin implicated in it. They want him for a warrant from Memphis when this nigga's from Indiana. And that's where Straight Drop was kicking it. And when we told y'all
yesterday,
that Shondell Burnett
been missing for
already probably smoked, and now they're implicating that Jamarcus Johnston bodied this nigga.
For real.
That's why he's facing his conspiracy for murder, for either killing or trying to kill Shondell Burnett.
Because ain't nobody heard from
for
this dude.
snitching on Straight Drop.
And we said he just disappeared off the face of the earth. Nobody know where he's at. We know where he at. That nigga buried somewhere.
So,
and these niggas going to jail for that. So everybody's trying to clean house. Like we said, the attorney of Straight Drop, before, Straight Drop and this co-defendant Cornelius Smith start firing all their lawyers. This attorney, Arthur Horn, he represented him. Arthur Horn has also represented Yo Gotti in previous cases. Now he's just been charged with rape and assault of a young woman. They tried looking out for him, covering for him. We just heard the DA say he's a very awesome guy, but that shit ain't working right now because the female has came forward, said he did this to her. How long have he been under investigation? We found out that it's damn near a 3,000-page indictment that the Hernandez dude is wrapped up in. How many more people is in that indictment? They got the new suspect, like, what's his name?
Jamarcus Johnson.
Jamarcus Johnson. They just got him. How many more people is about to come out? You got to have more than just Straight Drop and Cornelius Smith to put that hit out on Young Dolph. Everybody about to go down. Somebody in CMG is going to jail because we know Hernandez is about to implicate anybody that he know will get him out of jail. Who else do we have left? Yo Gotti. You got people talking about Big Jook. You got a lot of people in CMG circle who done got their hands dirty in this involvement to set up to get Young Dolph killed. It went through. All them niggas been hiding.
So Yo Gotti moving around, trying to hang with Russell Simmons' daughter, trying to get a hold on Russell Simmons' lawyers because his lawyers are crooked as fuck. One of his lawyers just got caught for rape and domestic violence.
Yeah.
So that right there is a thumbs down for these niggas on that.
What do he got?
And the whole implication is going to lead back to Yo Gotti and his brother ordering a hit on Young Dolph.
Or funding it.
That's ordering
It
it.
take
You know,
money
look,
to get a nigga killed.
ordering the hit on Young Dolph to go on. Raven is going to be implicated in it too
From Makita's Cookies.
for making the call, letting them know that Dolph was in the store.
Conspiracy to commit murder.
So this whole situation is getting the fuck out of hand. Everyone involved in this case has to go through the pipeline of them snitching on each other.
For real. A domino effect.
And every interview that Raven went on just got her ass indicted even more.
Oh, yeah.
She lied on her dad, saying that her dad, when Dolph first got murdered, Raven lied like her dad was there comforting young Dolph, and
It showed this
yeah,
nigga walking up
it
through the
showed
parking
this
lot.
nigga pulling up, not even knowing what's going on. So that right there, she was trying to clear her family's name. They can't get away with this shit, y'all. Justice for Dolph is about to happen.
Oh, yeah.
It's fucked up. It took a year, but the justice is about to happen for him. Hey,
Like we said, Shardell Barnett, we think the new suspect might have had something to do with disappearing him because one of his charges stem out of Indiana when Shardell Barnett was at, and they calling it murder.
yeah, they got Jamarcus, and they got his ass in Indiana. Now, if y'all have been on the case and y'all have been listening to what's going on, remember, Straight Drop got caught coming from Indiana. They caught him with Shondell Burnett.
At the gas station.
Now the new sources is letting them know that when he was down there, that he was hanging with, he was trying to go see his cousin Jamarcus. So it's lightweight funny when Shondell gets out of jail. Y'all think Straight Drop's cousin wasn't trying to mend shit,
Clean up the scene.
you know,
bro.
clean up the scene to get this nigga for snitching on Straight Drop. And now his conspiracy to commit murder is not connected to Young Dolph. It's out of Indiana for him trying to kill a witness in this motherfucking case.
I want to know which one of these niggas is wrapped up in killing that young lady in Memphis. Y'all remember when the woman got bodied? One of these niggas had something to do with that. Yo Gotti is shitting bricks right now. I'm telling you. He's sitting at home, deleting numbers, blocking niggas, because he know it's over for him, man. He's gonna be implicated in some way or form in this case right here. It's too many people out here moving around doing sneaky, grimy shit, and he paying them. They're on his payroll. So that implicates Yo Gotti, I'm telling you. A lot of motherfuckers about to get disowned, get their back turned on them. Niggas
Yeah, man.
answering them phones.
And every source we got in Indiana is saying that the Shondell nigga is dead.
Yeah, nobody heard
This
of this
nigga,
seen
you know-
him or nothing. I meant to say heard from him. No
Yeah,
one has heard
so-
from him. No one has seen him. This nigga ain't checked his mail. Nothing. So he might be up out of here.
And what we saying is fucked up that this nigga Yo Gotti got Dolph killed, man. Cause these
Either way,
niggas ain't
form.
do this shit for free.
Either way, shape, or form. All that animosity, all that going back and forth and dissing and shit, and y'all know how this is. You can have a nigga mad at somebody on his team is gonna pick up that attitude and try to carry out that beef for him, thinking they gonna get some stripes. That's what we feel done happened in the CMG situation versus PRE. Gotti talked all that shit behind closed doors while he drunk. He crying because Young Dolph dissing the shit out of him, exposing him for arguing with females and shit, making songs about people. You think Gotti beefing with a nigga? This nigga beefing with females, nigga. So straight up and down, young Dolph exposed this nigga. All them situations where Dolph was in danger for his life, you had nothing to say, Yo Gotti, nothing at all. Yo Gotti let his artists go around with big ass guns, threatening, calling out young Dolph. He had about 11 niggas with him. All that shit went viral. Yo Gotti didn't say nothing, but he had the power to stop that shit. But he like, fuck it. If this little nigga riding with me, it's fucked off. All that shit it's about to cost Yo Gotti right now.
And the only thing missing to connect the death threats and everything is Key Glock. Because once Key Glock let that phone get out to them cops and show the death threats, because they was trying to kill young Dolph and young Dolph's brother. And like we said, we know they was trying to kill Key Glock too.
We wonder if that's in that indictment. Because y'all remember when Key Glock put that post up, I'm getting death threats. Y'all don't know what I'm going through. Well, the feds care what you was going through. Do he still got them messages? You see what I'm saying? Oh, that shit's going to be valuable right now. Will Key Glock or would Key Glock go to court if it's to get justice for Dolph? If he's implicated from the messages for his threat for his life? Because now we know where the threats was coming from. Hernandez.
And Dolph was the stop for Yo Gotti's bread. That CMG shit wasn't fucking with Paper Route
At all.
Dolph was independent with Empire. Dolph told Empire he was putting all his artists on hold. So let's think about all the artists that Dolph had under him that were on hold. Their music was on hold because Dolph was trying to get at least $100 million out that record label. Then soon as Dolph passes, Empire does an album release with all of young Dolph's artists.
Half of them niggas we never heard of.
Yeah, half we never heard of.
And you can look at the views right now. It's probably 2 of them artists that made it over 1 million views. All the other ones is in 190-something thousand views. It wasn't that lit, you know what I'm saying? So
they needed Dolph. CMG needed Dolph out of the way. Because soon as Dolph went live, like, yo,
anything
he
Dolph
really
hit 1 million.
Was the king of Memphis for his generation, for his artists and those, how he really put Memphis up there where niggas can blow up from rapping about pounds, rapping about gas. He kept his shit genuine. This nigga he bumped his baby mama, y'all.
Had sex, if y'all don't know what that
Yeah,
is.
Dolph fucked Yo Gotti's baby mama and had her in his cell phone and put her ass on an album cover. Yo, this shit is crazy.
He was doing big boy shit for real.
And for those that don't know, Dolph went live on his Instagram when he was alive, R.P. Dolph, and had Yo Gotti's baby mama in the back seat. So this bitch was in Dolph's car and let Dolph go live with her in the car. Some would say, hey, was it a
Get back, you know, a binge. Hey, I look at it like this. She chose Dolph. You know what I'm saying?
A younger nigga with real money.
Street credibility.
And we will never forget the live Dolph did when he got back to Memphis from doing his Bulletproof tour when niggas tried shooting at him out of town. And he got back like, yeah, I just touched back down. And this bitch ass niggas had the police waiting on him. Now it narrates a lot of things that happened. When the Dolph case first started, there was a female on the case, black lady.
Yeah.
She was handling it. Her name is gonna come to me. She was overseeing the case.
Yeah.
And we dropped the video to show how much pull Gotti had with the police because the head detective, the lady on the case, had got her gun stolen out of her car.
When she went in the store.
She went in the store, and not everybody runs up on cops' cars and take their guns out. Then after that, shootings happened, and she was worried that motherfuckers used her gun in active shootings and shit, trying to kill people so they could tarnish her name and get her off the case. Yo Gotti had to be involved in that.
Or Newsom or Hernandez. It's a whole bunch of shit that's about to unfold because of this Hernandez dude. And like we said, somebody in CMG is going to jail. For real. Will it be Yo Gotti, the leader of CMG, probably so, because it ain't nothing these dudes doing down there that he's not funding. You gotta understand this shit. It's over a damn near 3,000 page indictment. Who all in that indictment? We know Hernandez was one.
In California.
I don't know. That could have been speculation. We never
No,
seen
it was because they
I
trying
didn't see
to
the-
arrest the nigga.
Then never forget the shooting that happened in California with Yo Gotti and his people.
Somebody
Then-
got shot in the ass.
Then the arrest of black youngster for allegedly being the shooter that shot at young Dolph.
Or he had the rental car.
Then all that shit gets swept under the motherfucking rug.
Or have it.
So they got so motherfucking hot for trying to kill Dolph, because when Dolph made that Bulletproof album, he was talking about Yo Gotti and them
Yeah, he was
niggas
talking
trying
about
to
them
shoot
niggas.
at him.
He was talking about them
But he
niggas.
never went to court. He never testified on them niggas. He kept it gangster, kept doing his music, knowing that niggas was trying to kill him.
Yeah. They was on that ass.
And now,
and what I'm trying to say, now even with the people blowing down on young Dolph when he was involved in the shooting, that shit costs money. When you have people willing to come up and try to kill you in broad daylight, they don't give a damn about who around or nothing. It's big money involved. Believe me, some way, somehow, something's gonna funnel right back to Yo Gotti. He run them niggas. He the boss. All these are his workers. Yeah, Hernandez, he just got charged, he just got indicted, but he worked for Yo Gotti. The lawyer who just got locked up, charged with rape and assault, Arthur Horn, he worked for Yo Gotti. And everybody else who works for Yo Gotti is about to be implicated in this 3,000 page indictment that the Memphis FBI branch has against these niggas.
so let's get this right. They tried to kill Dolph when he was out on the West Coast.
Said Big Jook paid for it. Big Jook
Then-
might be going to jail.
From the West Coast, he go to Charlotte. They shoot at this nigga 100 times and miss. Thank God Dolph had bulletproof everything.
Everything.
CMG artists get indicted for it. Then the nigga youngster make that song that, you know, he ain't do it and shit, da-da-da, which niggas didn't believe him on that.
Nobody fuck with that little nigga.
And this same lawyer who just caught rape charges a couple months ago and domestic violence charge is the one that was getting these niggas off of that shit. Now, Hernandez went to court and said, I'm not the shooter, but I can confirm who the shooters were.
He willing to make
And
it.
the FBI asked this nigga, how did you know Dolph was in that cookie shop?
That's the biggest question the FBI is asking Hernandez. How did you know he was there? We think it's Raven, the chick from Makita's, yo.
Well, we know it was Raven.
it's
We
Raven.
know
We
it
don't
was
give a
Raven.
fuck, yo. You feel me?
That let them niggas know that Dolph was at that cookie shop. We know Raven know who the shooter was inside of the cookie shop.
Now we know why somebody was recording Dolph at that gas station before he went to the cookie shop. Remember the motherfucker who blew down on Dolph recording them and shit? Went live on their Instagram and shit? Now we know why they went live. Everybody who was out there that day was working to conspire to kill young Dolph. It was all a big ass setup. And everybody who was involved is about to go to fucking jail because Hernandez know all of them. He know all of them.
So
He paid them. Where that money come from? Probably Yo Gotti. It's about to be a big shitstorm down there. And all of them gonna get what the fuck they deserve, bruh.
So let's get into it on the Raven lady. And while y'all in here, we see y'all all 258 of y'all. What's up? Let's get a couple more likes in here, bro. So these niggas know that we about to do our homework on these niggas. Listen, she did an interview. For those that haven't seen it, we about to let y'all know. Raven did an interview at a radio station before Dolph had passed. And she got on this radio station and was, on Yo Gotti's dick. Like, yeah, I want to sign to CMG, because she was doing her little stripping thing too. She was stripping.
With her trash.
You know, yeah, that shit was crazy, but she was stripping. She did an interview on a radio station, and when they asked her, yeah, she was like, yeah, I met Yo Gotti and stuff. I want to sign to the label and everything, knowing behind the scenes that the cookie store and all them were broke. And they were trying to get money to open a new store in downtown Memphis, which is the store that they got open now. They used their old cookie shop for the place to kill young Dolph.
Yep.
Got broke off with some bread.
Took that clout and tried focusing on the downtown store.
The dad and the mom
and their business went through the roof.
The dad and the mom of the cookie shop fucked up and did an interview theirself. Now, if y'all didn't want this young man to die and y'all didn't know nothing, y'all wouldn't have been doing all them interviews, clout chasing, trying to get a little bit of fame off the death of young Dolph.
They very old. They know better.
Raven got caught lying when she said her dad was in the cookie shop when young Dolph got shot, and he ran over there to Dolph and was comforting him. Then, thank God for niggas having them cell phones. Someone purposely recorded the dad pulling up, getting out his car, walking to the cookie shop, and the police would not let this nigga in the store. Then he walked over to another nigga that the police locked up for standing out there knowing what happened to Dolph.
Light-skinned dude, yeah.
And she got exposed in her lie right there. She went on all these vloggers' channel talking some bullshit, but never said, oh, yeah, Dolph was plotted on.
Then, y'all remember she did the interview? When she did the interview with the lady, she was like, oh, yeah, we're taking donations for the store. But the lady slipped up and said the only person responsible for this Cash App was Raven. Raven was the only one responsible for the Cash App. The black lady who interviewed her or was doing an interview with her exposed her.
And then, if you had nothing to do with it, why did you get a lawyer? See, they went and got a famous lawyer, Raven, in the cookie shop, got a famous lawyer. She got on there and admitted that they were getting death threats.
Yeah.
Her cousin got shot, one of the male workers that worked in the cookie shop. Mm-hmm. He got shot in the streets because them niggas that fuck with Dolph know they did that grimy shit. Mm-hmm. And all her people started getting shot at, and that was her basically trying to dry snitch. When before Straight Drop turned himself in, Yo Gotti fucked up and said that as soon as Straight Drop get caught or turn himself in, he's bonding out. But obvious, his lawyer told him,
everybody started saying he took it down.
No, as soon as you bond him out, nigga, you hit. And he left that nigga in there to rot.
For real. So
that's why someone in CMG is going to jail. Because now that Hernandez is there, the feds want bigger motive. Because all they're asking Hernandez is, did you do this out of hate or did you? And guess what Hernandez is telling the FBI? Yo Gotti and them paid me to do it.
Now, we don't want to, fuck it. It makes sense to us though. Like we said, when our sources hit us and told us, Hernandez is Straight Drop manager, it really does make sense. You feel me? Like we said, money is getting funded from somewhere. All these young artists down there in Memphis, they're going to run to Yo Gotti. They're going to run to Young Dolph and his affiliates to try to get on. Somebody in CMG, seeing these young niggas run up,
Yo Gotti and his brother,
and they sending these niggas out to do hits, man. Are you serious, bro? So y'all taking these little niggas, and if you listen to Straight Drop shit, all his music, all he talk about is he on that gangster shit, you know what I mean? These niggas, you gotta pay attention to what these dudes is rapping for real. Because a lot of these niggas is telling you the truth. On beat, They recruiting these young dudes, and Yo Gotti can try to deny like he don't know. Nigga, Hernandez is straight drop manager. Big Jip Hernandez is all these pictures with these niggas with Yo Gotti specifically.
What's the lawyer's name?
Arthur Horn.
Right. Now, for those on here saying,
Arthur Horn is the lawyer's
Yo
name.
Gotti's lawyer
Who just
is
got
Hernandez's lawyer. Well, listen, that lawyer just got charged with rape and domestic violence.
For real. They said he punched and strangled a woman.
For
His
punching and strangling a woman and trying to rape her.
His next court date is March 28th.
So the lawyer has court March 28th for rape and domestic violence, for punching and trying to strangle a woman. Straight drop got rid of Yo Gotti's lawyer.
He got rid
Because
of
that
Arthur
lawyer was trying to tell him, yo, eat this case, man. Just take it. We'll make sure you good. And y'all see, Straight Drop pleaded not guilty.
Yeah, it's deep. It get even deeper. See, now you have to start wondering right now. It's so many people. Now, you got to understand, a couple of these motherfuckers who done got indicted, who sitting in jail. All right, for example, Straight Drop is looking at 100 years. If he take a deal, his deals, you know, when you go make a deal, like they offering him 100 years. He fucked. It's over for him. The Cornelius Smith dude, we don't know. We hearing about 100 years. And this shit is facts. You can Google this shit. They niggas looking at 100 years for a plea bargain. So whoever told first told the best, which we feel, like we said, y'all know who was in jail first. Cornelius Smith was in jail first. Then the reward went out for Straight Drop. Like somebody gave the actual facts, remember? So Cornelius Smith got locked up. Then here goes Straight Drop with the warrant. They get Straight Drop with Shondell Barnett. 3 suspects. Straight Drop get extradited back to Memphis. Shondell Barnett stays in Indiana for some strange ass reason. Knowing it's a high profile case, these niggas got conspiracy to commit murder or have committed murder, wanted for questioning and everything. Shondell Barnett stays in Indiana. The jurisdiction don't let him go because he probably made a deal.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
Let's get in on Straight Drop. Before they tried to say that Straight Drop, and we remember it like yesterday, they tried to say he only had a warrant for failing not to register
What's up, Lisa?
as a sex offender and for shooting at a bowling alley. That's how they went at Straight Drop. Then when they got him, they hit his ass. Yeah, we know you did the Dolph murder. So that means when these niggas went with the material to get away from a murder. See, this is what y'all gotta understand. When them niggas went to that cookie shop, there ain't no way the cops should have knew who did this shit.
For real.
Cause they went with them rubber gloves, everything
The
you
mask
need
on.
to
Think
get
about
away
that.
with murder. They went with the proper attire to get away with murder.
Only way you gonna know who the fuck was, like we told y'all in our video, it was like 10 months ago, we said, listen, mask, gloves, that's no fingerprints, that's no gun found, and no identity on the face, right? The only way you gonna know who that is if someone told. Someone snitched.
Then, cause we told y'all, we've been on this shit since it started. There were no fingerprints on those shell casings left. They went in that motherfucker on some assassination shit. Broad daylight, y'all. Listen, broad daylight. Mask on, hood on, gloves on. They got trace from niggas taking pictures in that white Benz, in that white 2-door Benz coupe.
With the dent in the door.
Then they found the Benz coupe around the corner
From Hernandez's house too, y'all.
from Hernandez's house in that neighborhood of the cookie store, burnt up in a yard. When they got it, they took it, niggas tried to burn the inside up. The outside looked all right, but the inside was burnt up. They tried to cover their ass on every angle of this.
That's an indictment too. That white Benz, yeah. When they found it parked and abandoned by that house, Hernandez stayed 1 block over. He stayed 1 block over for where they recovered the Benz. So ain't no saving that nigga. it's over for him. Now, who else helped him is who the fuck he about to tell. Because that motherfucker got the, if I'm going down, I'm bringing everybody with me face, bro.
Now,
yeah.
when Hernandez the streets talk. That's what niggas fail to realize, bro.
Every day.
The feds and Memphis police, and y'all can see we ain't trying to get it in, but we dropped the video. And the feds and the police locked up 300 motherfuckers in Memphis. They went kicking in door after door. They locked up 300 niggas.
Yeah,
and the news and the feds made the news tell everybody, yeah, some of them people out of the 300 are federal informants.
To get some shit started.
And that's what had shit going right there. Then from that 300 man arrest, they was already on straight drop, and this nigga was headed to his cousin's house in Indiana, Jamarcus Johnson.
They knew that shit instantly.
So not only were they in Indiana, Shondell Burnett he knows Jamarcus. He knows straight drop cousin.
Mm-hmm.
The feds and Indiana police fucked up letting him get out of jail, because that's when he got his head rocked off.
And we feel Jamarcus Johnson is the one who did that. Straight drop cousin. Think about it. Shondell Barnett was with Straight Drop, right? He stayed in Indiana, Shondell Barnett. Now, the new suspect, what's his name, K? Jamarcus Johnson.
Straight Drop's
cousin is wanted for a murder in Indiana.
In Indiana.
Who was that?
He is, so we can all get this out and clear it up. Jamarcus Johnson is wanted for conspiracy to commit murder in Indiana.
Yeah.
Not in Memphis. They're just, Hernandez implicated Jamarcus, and we're telling you, Hernandez just told on Jamarcus that he killed that nigga in Indiana.
Shondell Barnett. See, this is how the feds is doing it. I can tell you right now what can get Hernandez a sweet deal to where he won't get no needle or nothing. Tell us where Shondell Barnett is at. Don't y'all get it? That's the magical question. Because first it was Cornelius Smith, then it was Straight Drop, Justin Johnson, then it was Shondell Barnett. He was the third suspect. He escaped, so they just renamed.
Escaped. He got let out.
Well, he got let out. They just renamed Hernandez.
It's his cousin, Garth.
It's
his cousin. These are facts.
They
but on to the shit.
They just renamed Hernandez as the third suspect when we all know Shondell Barnett was the third. Hernandez is the fourth. Motherfucking Jamarcus Johnson is the fifth. And it's going to keep going.
And they still have to tell us who was the nigga standing in the store
that gave the drop.
That Dolph was arguing that shot him in the store. Mm-hmm. See, he got shot in the store, and then here come these niggas outside executing him.
Yeah, so it's going down.
We showed pinpoint where Dolph was standing at in the store for the bullet holes that came out of the store, out of the door, and they shot Dolph through the window of the motherfucking store.
To clean him up so he didn't leave.
And not only shot through the window, they shot at him perfect where nobody else in the store got hit with them guns. Do y'all understand? They had a semi-automatic weapon, motherfucking handgun, and didn't shoot nobody in the store
third shooter, y'all.
but Dolph.
We feel it was a third shooter. Somebody who made sure he was discombobulated up at the register. Bow. And y'all seen how he fell. R.I.P. Dolph. Then the two niggas who came up with the mask and yapped that store up. So
now, with all of that, it's getting on that when them niggas came to shoot, Raven ran in the back of the store, y'all.
For real. She was there. She was in the store. No bullet hit her.
It's just like when niggas, when a bitch set a nigga up and they only rob the nigga but don't touch the bitch. It's similar to what happens to niggas all the time. But she knew they was coming. The whole plot started that first live she did when she ran up on Dolph when he was in his pickup truck, y'all. So this bitch is just as guilty.
That was 2:30.
She's just as guilty as Hernandez, Straight Drop, his other co-defendant, all them niggas knew for months.
Yeah.
Months before Dolph died that this nigga and them was gonna kill young Dolph.
They
but
plotted on that shit
waited
for a
till he
minute.
went back to his old neighborhood at his granny
He
crib,
came down for the turkey drive and visited a
Do
couple
y'all get it?
churches. Think about it.
doing some normal shit.
They plotted on
They
that shit.
waited till he got out of his car and he was in that cookie shop. Then here come niggas pulling up while he in there and assassinated him. This is fucked up.
For real.
So, from what Hernandez is telling, niggas might get the death penalty behind this shit. Because conspiracy to commit murder ain't no 100 years. They
No,
give you.
I said a deal. If they went to get a deal, it's 100 years. So, nigga, ain't no getting out of this.
Nigga, they gonna kill these niggas. Cause if Hernandez connects, that straight drop and the co-defendants were plotting months before too. See, the news said Hernandez was plotting months before this. Well, who were you plotting with? How did y'all get that
Them
close
little niggas.
to Dolph while he was in that cookie shop? And that's pure hate on straight drop side, cause nigga, y'all pulled up.
Yeah.
Y'all crash dummies. Y'all let niggas throw y'all motherfucking life away
Yeah.
to pull up in this motherfucker and spray him up in that store so he could not
Broad
live again.
daylight,
Come on,
too.
man. That's doing a Yo Gotti.
Broad daylight.
He took that shit personal of Dolph fucking his bitch and going public with it.
Like them FBI agents is saying, them little niggas didn't kill young Dolph for free.
They
No.
were paid to do it.
They were paid. Where that motherfucking money come from? Get what we saying now? This nigga's in jail right now. Who's giving Hernandez money? Because you know the feds been seized all his shit. If his regular niggas don't help him, he telling on them niggas. Don't y'all get how this shit go?
And soon as them indictments, remember they said they indicted Hernandez and he went on a run and then they caught him. But as soon as that indictment came out, y'all see Yo Gotti took his ass to Dubai. He cuffing Russell Simmons' daughter up under his wing.
For
As,
them lawyers.
you know, for a perfect scapegoat.
For them
But
lawyers.
niggas already see through that shit.
For them lawyers.
And the Simmons family would be real dumb to get this nigga lawyer aid. But never forget, this nigga's under Rock Nation.
There's people talking about Big Juke involved and shit like that. That's just speculation right now. Because the police would have said his name. But it's over a 3,000 page indictment. We'll know something by Monday. You got to think about it, y'all. It's the weekend. They rushed Hernandez to court for one. They got that much fucking evidence on Hernandez. They rushed him to court the next day. The DA, all them niggas walking around right now like, we got this motherfucker. When you hear them say he orchestrated everything, they about to close this case. And before they close this case, they ain't leaving no loose ends. Hey, nigga, this what's up. Instead of you getting that needle in your neck, we'll give you 100 years. Tell us every motherfucking body who was involved in this shit. And these motherfuckers about to start falling like dominoes. I'm telling you, think about it. You had them two run up, right? Who was the getaway driver? They want that motherfucker. Who gave them the drop, like my twin KP keeps saying? Who gave them the drop inside the store? They want that motherfucker. Where did y'all go hide after you left? They want that motherfucker. Shit, where did you buy Backwoods from, nigga, and Black and Miles from? They want that store. They about to put everything together right now. And, you know, we call that justice. But somebody in CMG about to go to jail, too. Motherfuckers, somebody funded this, y'all. This ain't no cheap shit.
Now, the county in Memphis where they got straight dropped, the COs are getting interrogated right now on how this straight drop, Class A, they got him for murder. How the fuck or when the fuck did he get time to record this song where he's saying he's not that the feds has labeled him a shooter, but he's an artist?
Whoever recorded that song, they want that motherfucker. You can't do shit with somebody who's wanted under this high statute and you doing sneaky illegal shit. So y'all gotta understand, like we said, the big homie Hernandez, like our sources tell us, is Straight Drop's manager. Yeah, think about it. You feel me? He sent these niggas out to do hits, probably promised them that he'd record them in the studio. You know what I mean? These niggas down, they cool, because he promised them something that these niggas go and take young Dolph life, man. In broad daylight, at a public establishment. And they got the fuck away. Everybody involved in that shit about to get wrapped up. Let's clean these niggas up. Let's get these niggas up out of here. That was fucked up.
When we had dropped the video, because not only did they try to implicate it, let's remember this. Big Moochie Grape went on his shit because he was beefing with Dolph for not letting his music come out. Like all these paper route empire artists at the time were trying to talk shit before Dolph died.
Yeah, they was behind his back, subliminal dry dissing this nigga and shit, you feel me? Y'all even remember when Dolph left that post on Key Glock motherfucking page? This the last music I'm doing. Dolph was about to stop recording raps. You know what I'm saying? He said it out his own mouth. Remember he told Key Glock, the fans better be lucky, because this the last one they getting from me?
Yeah, do y'all remember that? When Dolph said the only reason he was doing music because of Key Glock, and not just because of Key Glock, because Key Glock broke all his shit up. And he said, Key Glock better thank us, thank the fans, because he was done with music. Because motherfuckers was trying to kill him.
Yo. He had chose his family. So Key Glock knew Dolph ain't feeling the music like that. I gotta get my shit out like all them other young niggas who like, we just signed to him. He making his weight. Wop, wop, wop. Y'all can picture how that shit go. But still in all that bad energy, then you got a grown-ass man hating on another grown-ass man. Regardless how you look at it, Hernandez, you orchestrated all this shit because you hating on another man.
To the point where there ain't no doubt in our mind, and Hernandez's daughter did get killed in Houston, but they caught her ass in traffic. They got on her ass while she was in a car in traffic. Then assailants got out of a car, ran up to her car, and sprayed that bitch up.
So, yeah.
The same way Dolph got shot.
Back. We feel his get back. You know, how we felt. Remember my brother looked at it, we like, yo, that's justice for Dolph.
That's how we took it.
Because nobody else came up and claimed like they was beefing with the girl. Then you see her dad did put that post, I think my lifestyle got my daughter killed. Nigga, you know you plotted against Dolph. You know one of them little niggas and got that work. Look, Straight Dropper Cornelius Smith been and told on this nigga. Let's not get this out. How did he get indicted? How did the feds just all of a sudden come up with the information on this Hernandez dude without Cornelius or, you know, Justin Johnson Straight Drop telling on this nigga? At first, me and my twin felt that Shondell Barnett was in witness protection. We did the video. Where's Shondell Burnett? We did.
They fucked up and let him out of jail, y'all.
We said he might be in witness protection because we do know the feds walk niggas out of jail. They don't have to report to nobody or nothing.
But then,
as months went by,
we can see they just issued a warrant for Shondell. The feds just issued a warrant for Shondell Burnett.
That's what we.
So he's not in witness protection. Because they issued a warrant for him. But it's fucked up. They gotta know that he's dead already, y'all.
Yep.
And we can sit here and tell you, he ain't popping up.
Yeah,
he ain't popping up. That's done. And there ain't no doubt in our mind that Jamarcus Johnson was the one who bodied his ass.
Indeed.
That's why he has the conspiracy for murder out of Indiana.
Yeah. He got his ass. But yeah, the little lady, whatever her name was, Hernandez's daughter.
Heaven. Facts.
You know what I mean? She probably got wrapped up in this young Dolph conspiracy, man. For real. She probably in hell right now like, what did my daddy do? It's serious.
Niggas been knew it, and the fucked up part about it is that Yo Gotti probably was trying to clean this shit up too. Because Hernandez been on the run. Like, he wasn't showing his face. When his daughter got clapped, he jumped on Instagram and disappeared off of social media.
Oh, yeah.
Because he knew niggas knew he had something to do with this shit.
Did y'all see the old pictures that the young lady Glorilla have? Y'all see who she was in pictures with back in the day? Who she was a big fan of back in the day? You know, that's something different, but still in all, everybody in Memphis is trying to get signed. And they don't care if they was hanging with somebody back then. They'll say, fuck that shit for that deal and hang with somebody else. Yes, exactly. Y'all see who she was hanging with. She was hanging with Dolph. The biggest celebrity she knew was Dolph. Dolph. R.I.P. Dolph. That's who Glorilla was in most of her pictures with. I don't see a lot of pictures with Yo Gotti back in the day. You know, we looked at Glorilla old music too, you feel me? She really be in the scene, she be around, but she with Gotti now.
And that's type weird to niggas.
All with Dolph.
If y'all look at Glorilla's old pictures,
yeah,
she's in a lot of pictures with young Dolph, bruh. And then that go to show how thirsty Yo Gotti is. Because we'll tell you again, the nigga Pooh Shiesty said it all when he did his interview.
Yeah.
If you're a Memphis artist, you're either gonna sign to Paper Route or you're gonna sign to CMG.
And he didn't want to get involved with that.
And he didn't want to get involved. And he glad Gucci signed him. He's glad Gucci signed him because he didn't want to pick sides. And for those that don't know, outside of the music, CMG and Paper Route, them niggas is beefing. They really be beefing in Memphis.
Yeah, man, for real. Like, niggas who in that squad and niggas who in that squad, they really be going at the shit. Dolph got shot at, y'all. And I'm telling you, it wasn't some old rinky-dink niggas off the block who was shooting and had that man's life in danger. It was a motherfucker who got money to back shit like that. We know how shit go in the streets, nigga. It take money to go to war. And Yo Gotti, Dolph was at war, my nigga.
They tried to kill my nigga multiple times.
So Dolph like, fuck that shit. I ain't about to keep going to war. I'ma focus on my kids. Cause if y'all notice, one thing about young Dolph, R.I.P. Dolph, when that nigga dropped the song, he told everybody what was going on.
And for those that don't know,
he didn't hold back, y'all. That nigga let you know who he beefing with, what bitch he fucked, what trip he made, nigga, which crib he at, and everything. So he let niggas know what it was, man. Sorry.
So, and for those that don't know, the reason Dolph had put a pause on all of his artists, because when he was going on his tour promoting that Bulletproof album, none of them artists wanted to go with him. None of them artists wanted to roll with him.
Exactly.
And they supposed to be repping the brand. They supposed to be repping PRE, but none of them niggas was going with him because they was scared for their fucking life. And Dolph himself went out, still did his shows, knowing motherfuckers was trying to kill him.
Yo, 9 times out of 10, y'all, just letting you know this, okay? 9 times out of 10, if an artist does not have a multi-million-dollar budget, you won't see a lot of their friends or they little niggas with them. You understand what I'm saying? So it could be that young Dolph is signing these artists, and they're talented, by the way, but these niggas ain't got a lot of money. You know what I mean? They can't keep up going to every show with Dolph. Yeah, Dolph can give them a little change, but nigga, you gotta have your own money sometime to go on the road with niggas if they're not, you know, basically signed to a super duper major label. Dolph was independent and he had backing through a label, you know, distribution and shit, but he did a lot of that shit out of his own pocket. You see what I'm saying now? So a lot of them little niggas can't roll if they ain't got a couple dollars they sell. So niggas getting mad they can't go. Dolph had went overseas. Where was Key Glock at? At his house fucking shit up.
And let's remind y'all, when Dolph, and this is for the niggas that really fucked with Dolph. When Dolph got back and found out, cause Dolph is smart. The reason that he had put Key Glock on hold is cause Dolph did not clear the song that Key Glock did with Black Youngster.
He shut that shit down.
And he was punishing that nigga over that.
For real.
He was punishing. That's why he said, I'm about to stop doing music. Because he seen some niggas will put money over loyalty. So when he got back to his house, and we tried to show y'all the real, when Dolph got back in his crib, he was asking all the niggas in there, why the fuck y'all let this nigga fuck up my cars?
Yeah, why y'all let him fuck
He
up
didn't
my
condone none of that shit. It wasn't a joke to Dolph. He asked Key Glock, and Key Glock sitting there with that, oh, fuck you face, laughing at Dolph. And Dolph wasn't playing about that shit. And he told Key Glock, you gonna pay me for that shit. Then, when young Dolph went on an interview with Key Glock, and the radio station asked Key Glock, well, yo, how did Dolph take you fucking up his cars? And Key Glock was like, please don't bring that shit up.
And looked at him real
And
crazy.
looked at Dolph, and Dolph wouldn't even look at this nigga, because the only reason Dolph was there was because he was promoting that motherfucking album.
And that's it.
Instead of him like, because remember, Key Glock, yo, and this is for the true Dolph people that fuck with Dolph. Remember, Key Glock was going on begging the fans to tell Dolph to release his music, because he was doing his music while he was fucking up Dolph's cars. Like, y'all tell Dolph this shit is hot. Y'all tell Dolph I want to get this shit out. Dolph wasn't fucking with that music like that. Nah. So young Dolph being a genius, every song Key Glock had, Dolph jumped on that bitch.
Yeah.
Like, oh, instead of you dropping this music, nigga, we gonna go back in the studio and I'm getting on all this shit. That's the only way he was releasing the shit. He was not releasing no solo Key Glock shit, because you did that song with Black Youngster, nigga. Behind Dolph's back. This is not a lie. And we dropped the videos 11 months ago. 11 months ago. Because we keyed in, yo, we do not play no fucking games over this. So it's type funny. This nigga know Dolph out of town, handling business, promoting that Bulletproof. Then, soon as motherfucking Dolph died, Key Glock didn't take a week to mourn. That nigga went to Paris, start buying jewelry and shit.
That blue chain, I seen that blue chain.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, just certain niggas
It's just weird shit going on.
Certain niggas' moves just be real funny, man.
And we're telling you, yo, from the realness, from straight facts, that a lot of them artists, when everybody said that all them empire artists, look at every empire artist that died, y'all. That's what niggas need to be. Look at all them empire artists that died. And Dolph was putting the pressure on Empire for $100 million, y'all.
He wanted to build his own empire, nigga. P-R-E. Yeah, real talk. He like, fuck it, I'm done with the rapping shit. I'll just go to CEO. I'll put out all the little homies, make sure they got all they masters and shit, but they couldn't wait. Niggas couldn't wait. And they dropped that, you know.
They was thirsty. Them niggas couldn't wait on Dolph's master plan. Then soon as Dolph passed, here come Empire Records,
the compilation,
putting out that compilation.
Yeah, and it didn't do well. It didn't do well.
And how many of them niggas been repping Dolph? Because you supposed to rep this nigga every day.
He was the boss.
Every day.
He was the motherfucking boss.
These niggas then fell off. Ain't nobody really bumping they shit no more. Yo Gotti just dropped Glow. Look, Yo Gotti been the only one trying to pump it like he the king of Memphis, and he's not, my nigga.
You know, Moneybagg Yo doing his thing, but Moneybagg Yo ain't involved in this shit. Moneybagg Yo, he just basically rap to the females, you know, niggas out there jugging, going through relationship problems. But He ain't getting involved in this shit.
To where Moneybagg Yo even stopped screaming that CMG shit and start connecting himself with mob ties. That's the funny shit we saying, yo.
Because Yo Gotti left niggas and turned Hollywood. Because he around Jay-Z and them, man. He can't bring them niggas up there around Jay-Z and them, man.
So, with that being said, niggas knew, and we're telling you, Moneybagg Yo know Gotti did some grimy shit. That's why he started distancing himself from that nigga. Doing his shit. Then he tried to hook up with Mob Ties. Then Mob Ties did this grimy ass shit. And where's Finesse 2 Times from? Memphis. Memphis, my nigga.
Yeah, they blowing right now. They doing good. They music popping right now.
It's some shit going on. And niggas knew that Hernandez was part of this shit. And every niggas that was really attached to that shit been getting shot at. Cause we said Dolph's niggas been riding for him. His real niggas.
For real.
Been riding for him since he died. All through Memphis.
All them CMG niggas got quiet, yo.
And then, soon as Dolph dies, Key Glock moves the fuck out of Memphis. Gets away from everything.
He knew a nigga in Memphis had it out for him. Listen, for one, Key Glock probably looking like, how the fuck I get this death threat? How somebody get this number? You see what I'm saying, man? Like, this is serious shit going on here. This is people's real lives. That's why we don't play on that shit. That's why we only come with facts on this shit, yo. This is all facts, man. It's sad that so many people plotting against one nigga. So you telling me months before they knew Young Dolph is out of town. So these niggas like, yo, he gonna be back for Thanksgiving. Cause Dolph a real cool ass nigga. He come and break bread with people, you know what I mean? He show love. But y'all plotting right then, like, yo, when this nigga come to town, we gonna get him. Because the way they came up on him was to make sure he didn't leave. 2 niggas outside, 1 nigga inside with them big ass guns. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? And they knew he was out his car, standing in line, like we said. More motherfuckers is about to go down for this. More people, they want them all. The feds want all the motherfuckers. You don't have damn near over 2,000 pages, close to 3,000 pages of an indictment, and you ain't got a lot of motherfuckers. You got more than just the 2 who been sitting in jail. You got more than just, it's a lot of motherfuckers about to go down after this. Somebody in CMG business, establishment, or company is going to jail. Somebody been funding these idiots. Somebody was giving them money and they was abusing their power, plotting on niggas, and they took Young Dolph life. So all these niggas about to go to jail. And any females included too. They going to jail.
So now, you know, just, what was that, a couple weeks ago, y'all see Key Glock at the Memphis game, sitting like this far from Moneybagg Yo and his entourage, then Key Glock sitting there with his entourage. We don't do conspiracy, but we don't like coincidence, my nigga.
No, I wouldn't even been close to these niggas.
Let us repeat that. We do not do conspiracy, but we don't like coincidences. A week after Dolph passed, and we ain't saying niggas ain't supposed to live their life.
For real.
We ain't saying niggas ain't supposed to enjoy their money or enjoy their bread. But when your big homie get killed, when Dolph got killed, y'all gonna tell us that Key Glock didn't book a flight to Paris?
Yeah,
and when we were telling y'all who the fuck is in control of Dolph's music account with all them millions?
Because he did
this
have a lot of money.
Book a flight to Paris and all over in Paris at the Eiffel Tower, laughing and enjoying like, nigga, and your homie just died a week ago?
It's fucked up what the camera catch people doing, man. You know, to all of us, he's supposed to be mourning. He probably took it different. He probably took it different. You feel me? But
so we don't do conspiracy. We just don't like coincidences, my nigga.
You feel me? And he Dolph little homie, so we don't have no bad animosity towards him. It's just, nigga, we watching how you move, man, because for one, first we listened to his music, and he was on all that gangster shit. Then when Dolph died, nothing. Not a text message that's like, yo, yeah, we gonna get y'all niggas nothing. You know, that's what we was expecting. But, you know, a lot of niggas ain't like us. But still in all, no response. Oh, niggas threatening my life, y'all know what I'm going through. Like, nigga, we want to know what you gonna do, nigga. With something, say something in Dolph defense.
Right. We ain't telling Key
that's-
Glock.
and that's how we felt.
You know, you gotta carry the brand for your homie, right? But that don't mean let niggas just dog this nigga publicly and you don't say shit.
And that's how we felt.
When you already did a song with the niggas ops, that shit just don't
Like
sit
I
right
said,
with us.
And that's how we felt. And we listen to all these artists' music too. This is another thing that gets us. We look at all these niggas' music. That shit we be rocking to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody on some gangster shit. You know what I mean? But you know who wasn't really on some gangster shit, really? Takeoff. Look what happened to him. You hear it in his verses. He said, yeah, I got niggas who will kill for me, and that is true. Because there's niggas out right now who will kill for him if they see Prince and his niggas, or anybody cool with them niggas that they feel is a good enough body to put down in the earth that will match with Takeoff. You understand what I'm saying? And the nigga was one of a kind. That's what make the Migos different. They three different niggas, but they family. You know what I'm saying?
And what Dolph say? He from where you can't even trust your day ones. It's not weird that Dolph knew something was up, because if y'all heard that Talking to My Scales and seen that album cover where this nigga start exposing the Illuminati himself. Exposing the Illuminati himself.
Well, that's some shit that he's seen and experienced himself.
Because he was basically trying to say niggas is trying to sacrifice him. Them niggas was trying to get him out the motherfucking way, y'all.
Well, a nigga have feelings like that if you showing love to niggas and spending money on niggas and investing in niggas and they disrupted, you know, fucking your property up, doing songs with your ops. You can't trust no niggas, no bitches. You giving niggas opportunity to get the bag and niggas just sitting on their ass complaining. Yeah, Dolph had the real life of a boss, man. And the shit was hard. But some bitch ass niggas on the other side of town plotting to kill my nigga. Who gave them niggas that money? That's what's gonna implicate CMG.
And it's more fucked up because from Dolph having people trying to take his life from him, and this is what I'm saying, y'all, when he said, I was done with music, niggas knew that. See, his artists knew when Dolph said he was done with music, he wasn't trying to get in that, because he already had, let's remember, Dolph already had damn near most of realty in Memphis. He had hella houses in his name. This nigga was smart. He did it to where he invested to where he didn't have to do music.
He did wise investments, for real.
He was a smart man. He invested his money right. And y'all gonna tell us niggas around him wasn't hating on that shit?
Y'all see Wifey still cool. Young Dolph Wifey still cool. She's still in the crib. Kids still going to school. They miss the shit out their daddy.
Facts, Heaven.
They okay. They doing okay. So he did something right. Y'all gotta realize, how is it mostly in the hood? Think about it, y'all. Have y'all peeped the change in some shit? In the hoods right now, and this is sad, the only niggas getting robbed is the niggas who got jobs. Look on y'all news. When you hear a nigga got shot, it was a young, cool nigga who had a job doing something positive, and he didn't got killed. Somebody robbed him. So it's dangerous to have a job in the hood. You guaranteed have a 95% chance of getting robbed because niggas know you getting money. Everybody else hustling. Everybody else rapping. So the niggas who got jobs, it's the licks now. Them the niggas who life is in danger. Females and niggas who got a job. I'm telling you, that's what we see in our city. That shit is real. So it's dangerous right now. Young Dolph is a boss. He's CEO. He coming down there. Niggas got the plot on him. Niggas is plotting on this nigga for months. That's some serious shit, man. That's premeditated murder. You already thought about killing this nigga months before, bruh.
And for the real Dolph fans, if y'all look at that Bulletproof album, how Dolph titled the songs even tell a story. Every title of them songs exposed how niggas was trying to kill him, y'all. And those are facts.
You could put it together.
If
yeah.
you look at every title of the songs on the Bulletproof, 100 shots in Charlotte, like y'all gotta do the math on this shit, bro. R.I.P. Dolph, that nigga was clever with his shit.
He was a genius, man. Dolph was a genius.
And behind the scenes, he was still dealing with Yo Gotti's BM because she knew Yo Gotti was a clown. And threw that pussy to Dolph because he was a boss.
Straight up.
He couldn't come down from that shit, y'all.
You hear Dolph say all the time, I ain't choosing no bitches. Bitches choose Dolph, bruh. So let's get this clear. You feel me? Bitches want what's popping. They want what's hot. And that was Young Dolph. Young Dolph, active. He out here. He popping up at shows. He doing festivals and shit. You know what I mean? They just made National November 17th in Tennessee and Georgia is National Young Dolph Day.
And if you really know in Memphis how you know niggas, because I told y'all our whole family in Memphis, we got family all down there. Shout out to Drake's. Dolph was the one doing the turkey giveaway. Right there, he was shitting on Yo Gotti. That nigga couldn't even do a turkey drive because Dolph already had that shit covered, my
This shit
nigga.
was publicized too. You know, the news knew that Young Dolph was coming to get them turkeys out. They ain't never said that shit about Yo Gotti. So you gotta really, like my twin said, pay attention to this shit, y'all. The good guy was Young Dolph. Straight up. That's why we move how we move when it comes to Young Dolph and when it comes to Takeoff, man. We fuck with the good guys, man. I'm serious. You never heard Young Dolph come on and say, oh, I killed these niggas. That nigga say, yo, I fucked this bitch, I bought this whip, I bought these diamonds, nigga, and I make my own money. And that's it. So we pay attention to niggas' lyrics too. All the time.
He said that shit with the super ad-lib. Nigga, I fucked your bitch, nigga.
Yeah.
Do y'all get what I'm saying?
Dolph went at Dolph
Imagine how this nigga whole Gotti was feeling rolling around, hearing everybody beating that motherfucking Young Dolph, laughing at this nigga. To where he tried to get his street cred back by hiring a nigga to act like he was robbing him. And if anybody know how the Memphis niggas get down, bruh.
Yeah, bruh.
They ain't out there staging no motherfucking coup outside no club. They'd have laid that motherfucker down. That whole robbery Yo Gotti got where he dodged that big ass head was fake. That was fake.
Yeah.
He did that shit to try to get himself some street cred back.
He had to, man.
Then y'all hear nothing else on the nigga that robbed him. No jail shit, no murder, no nothing.
That video just looked fucking weird anyway. I'm like, bro, you got that big ass gun. Why you ain't busting that bitch?
Feel me? He go outside the club with none of his niggas around. No security around. No niggas in the car. Like, come on, man.
And he knew social media was big then. He staged that shit. He knew it'd go viral. He knew that shit. I'm telling you, man. So you gotta really look at it. He would have been got. That nigga don't be down there. Dolph was down there, bro. Gotti wasn't in Memphis. Dolph was in Memphis. And Dolph, the niggas who motherfucking Gotti left behind, which is like Hernandez and his crew, that entourage, was plotting on this nigga. Because he's shining. Dolph shining on these niggas. This nigga got like 8 different camouflage cars. This nigga got a fucking Sonic the Hedgehog. This nigga's, he glittery. Like, this nigga doing his thing.
So, let's just jump more into the narrative of how this nigga Yo Gotti was trying to clone Young Dolph. Because all them CMG niggas is about to go to jail over the murder of Young Dolph. Yo Gotti and his brother paid for that motherfucking hit. But let's just get into it. Remember, all Dolph cars camouflage, right?
Bullet
To
too.
well, you know, bullet. But let's stick to this shit to show how Yo Gotti was trying to clone Young Dolph. All Young Dolph cars, same color. He got them all camouflage. I don't give a fuck if it was a truck, Jeep, foreign, anything. To where even his little homie Key Glock, when he had all the yellow cars,
all them yellow joints.
Dolph got all the camouflage cars. And y'all didn't see the cloning when Yo Gotti dropped that recession proof, all blue cars. Waited to Dolph out the way to try to clone this nigga's image, y'all.
For real. That's facts.
Y'all didn't see the shit? That's called cloning, nigga. You tried to get that young nigga out the way because he took your motherfucking shine, my nigga. Then you ordered a hit on this nigga.
Ordered it and funded that shit too. They dropped that bag.
Tried to send straight drop OT. The nigga he went to, Cornelius, what's the nigga's name? Shondell Burnett told on the nigga straight drop so good that they let his ass out of jail on a high profile murder case. Mm-hmm. Y'all see how Dolph went global on this shit. How the fuck did Shondell Burnett get out of jail?
Out of that jail.
They let that nigga out of jail to kill him.
That's the biggest fucking technical difficulty in fucking Indiana's history. That shit ain't never
We see it done all the time where niggas bond niggas out, then they get murked.
For real. But whoever pushed that paperwork through got fired.
They bonded this nigga out, let motherfucking Jamarcus body this nigga. Then what fucked it all up is Hernandez gets caught. This nigga been on the run, but he got caught. Go to jail, tells the judge he is not the shooter, pled not guilty, and he's about to tell on Yo Gotti and his brother, yo.
Yo, let me explain something to you. Someone said in the comments, oh, the indictment papers got leaked. You think, like we said before, people are humans, man. They're regular people. If somebody get information or know somebody they can call and get some money, they doing that shit. Ain't no such thing as privacy no more. Like we said, if anybody put up a reward for Takeoff out of the Migos camp, they can give the money to Takeoff's mom and let her put up the reward. Watch how fast somebody find this little nigga Cam. Watch how fast somebody implicates somebody else into that situation that happened RIP Takeoff. Watch how fast justice get done if motherfuckers put up that bag. That's what it's all about right now, y'all. Money. Put up some money, motherfuckers gonna get that person up ASAP. They out of here. They gonna send them up on a platter. Whoever was in jail and told on the Hernandez gentleman, the new suspect, put that pressure on the same way they put on Cornelius and straight drop to have him tell on Hernandez. They just put pressure on Hernandez. He just told on the new Johnson suspect. And this shit ain't gonna stop till they get everybody and the feds can picture how everything went down. It's gonna be like a movie. They want everybody who was part of this shit, they treating like an actor. They want them motherfuckers to line up and tell they part. They not slipping out here. They ain't letting nothing go by. Unchecked, unscathed, they ain't letting nobody get away from this shit. When that new DA came on that news, the short white guy with the white hair, something different. He said, we ain't having this. The murder rate and everything that's been happening in Memphis, we know Dolph dying is a big part of this, so they're not playing. Hernandez about to burn in hell. Straight drop, all them niggas about to burn in hell, bro.
And to get into more detail, y'all, because we know y'all can hear us. Listen, there ain't no different when we talk about Dolph and we talk about Takeoff. Let's just get into more detail. Straight Drop and Little Cam both got known publicly as the suspects, but the only difference is Straight Drop said on his Instagram, I'm turning myself in. Do y'all see where we going with it? Straight Drop knew he was a crash dummy.
He knew it.
Yo Gotti only said, oh, if Straight Drop get caught, he bonding out because he knew he was going to try to have that little nigga body.
Like we said, his manager is the Hernandez nigga.
He knew he was going to try to have Straight Drop killed. So what did Straight Drop do? He said, I'm turning myself in, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I'm innocent. He said, I'm turning myself in.
He ran though, but still in all, he was letting it be known. That's like giving Hernandez a warning, like nigga, I'm gonna go hide in the county, nigga. He got paranoid, you feel me? He did leak that message, and then he went on the run. But little signs like that, or I'm gonna turn myself, or get you killed.
That's facts, having to hear me. So when he said he turning himself in, and that was after Yo Gotti made that post, oh, if Straight Drop gets caught, I'm bonding him out.
ASAP.
Then Straight Drop said, I'm turning myself in. That right there start fucking shit up. What's his name?
Shondell Burnett.
Shondell Burnett fucked it up. Cause y'all see, Straight Drop was running down to Indiana with his motherfucking cousin. He got out of Memphis.
He felt
was trying to go to Indiana around his cousin. But Shondell Burnett fucked that up. That's why they didn't expedite, because if Shondell Burnett had something to do with the murder, they'd have expedited his ass to Memphis with Straight Drop.
And he would have been on the news in court with them niggas,
Right,
y'all.
but they kept him in Indiana. Mind you, they caught Straight Drop in Indiana, expedited him back to Memphis. Shondell Burnett was in the car with him.
Right there, and knew he was wanted.
That's harboring a fugitive.
For real, it was serious.
If he was connected, they would have expedited his ass too.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas got Shondell Burnett released from jail, and they got his ass body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's real shit. That's how we feel.
That's what's fucked up about it. And now the feds fucked up because they know this nigga gone.
Indeed, they know he ain't here no more.
Mind you, he was mentioned at the beginning of Dolph's death. But now that they got Hernandez, they only issuing the warrant because they got the win that nigga is dead.
Yep.
So now they about to start kicking, and that's their only way to get down there, or on a Memphis murder, to get to Indiana to start going in to try to find this nigga's body, or hear anyone say where this nigga body at.
I guarantee you they're gonna put that body on Hernandez. If Shondell Burnett is dead somewhere, and I'm telling you, the feds ain't slick, ain't dumb. They done been had these niggas' phones tapped. So they just putting the pieces together. But I'm telling y'all right now, if they find that body, they putting that on Hernandez. Like I said, it's over for these niggas. They want to know where the money, I'm telling you, how much did you pay them little niggas to kill Dolph? Where you get the money from? They gonna ask them little niggas where that money at. So this about to start implicating more people. Yeah.
And that proves the point of why 3 days before they arrest Hernandez, Straight Drop sorry about that, y'all. Y'all can still hear us? Cause niggas is calling in on the phone right now, and we ain't got time to talk right now.
No, not at all.
So y'all still hear us? Cool. That's why Straight Drop 3 days before they caught Hernandez, y'all see this nigga begging the judge, please put me in PC.
Cause he got his ass whooped.
Cause they was stomping his ass out, and he knew Hernandez was about to get caught, and on his way to motherfucking Memphis to be locked up where he's locked up, y'all.
Because soon as they arrest Hernandez, he got to go to the county. He got to go there. He's going to be there. Or they going to ship him out where Straight Drop was. Don't y'all get it? While they waiting to go to court and the trials, they going to ship him right out there together. They know Hernandez in jail can get Straight Drop touched again. Because somebody just beat the shit out of Straight Drop in jail. That's why he wanted to get transferred. They stumped his ass out.
And once y'all know anybody, if y'all got anybody that get locked up or been on a case with anyone, you know when you walk out and they're in jail, when niggas walk out, they talking to the feds, the motherfuckers is telling. Once that nigga heard to go to PC.
Mm-hmm. He begged.
When Hernandez found out, because once you get indicted, they put that shit in the newspaper from where you're from that they indicting your ass. His peoples heard out he getting indicted for that murder shit. Mm-hmm. They start stomping Straight Drop's ass out in that jail.
They stumped him the fuck out. Got his ass up out of there.
Cause niggas been seeing him going in and out talking to detectives and shit. Niggas been seeing him go in and out talking to the FBI when they came to that county.
For real. The
inmates.
Look, that nigga probably told so good, the FBI let him record the damn song. Because I know God, I done spoke to niggas in jail. You don't get to do all that shit. You don't get to drop 16 bars, nigga, like that. Now, how it is in jail, bro. They let that nigga make that song because he working with them niggas. They told on the big homie. Like we said before, them little niggas was workers, man. They all bummy in the picture. We knew they was workers. Now you see these niggas in jail, they told on the big homie. They told on him, man. They like, yo, nah, he did it. They couldn't hold out no more. Them people came in there and told them, look, yo, even if you try to make a deal, nigga, you getting 100 years. It ain't no saving y'all. Y'all getting that needle. You getting the needle, bro. Them niggas like, what? Well, try and give you 200. We give you 200 years. You feel? Look, ain't no coming out of jail for them niggas. So they told on the big homie. Now his ass in jail. Now he about to tell. He was living comfortable. He lost his daughter and said that he felt it was his fault. This nigga been scared every night. Believe that shit. Then they go get him, and now we got a new suspect. We got a lawyer getting arrested who did cases for. He was Straight Drop lawyer. Straight Drop fired him. He used to represent Yo Gotti for a bunch of cases. Now he getting charged with rape and assault. Niggas ain't playing out here, bro. That whole shit about to crumble down. All of them about to crumble down right now, man. Monday coming up. Watch how many more people about to be in court. How many more motherfuckers done got indicted. They looking for Shondell Barnett's body so they can put that shit on somebody.
And there ain't no doubt in our mind that the reason why the FBI, mind you, they didn't even mention Jamarcus Nunn this year, and the FBI already got conspiracy for him for murder out of Indiana because them niggas done fucked up and talked on the phone, y'all.
Yeah.
Straight Drop fucked up, spoke to his cousin, heard that nigga saying he bodied that nigga, and now the feds already on your ass for conspiracy to commit murder in Indiana.
It's a wrap.
All of the Memphis police that's on this case, y'all see from the beginning of the case, ain't none of them niggas on the case either. It's all brand new motherfucking cops in Memphis, the DA, all of them, all different motherfuckers. Because niggas been tampering with them police, bruh.
Yeah, they have.
They been tampering with them. So it's fucked up. Year later, now this justice coming in because them niggas, they know they fucked up, y'all. And we got more homework to do, and we gonna do that shit, bro.
Yeah, we gonna get down to more of this shit, but like we said, Hernandez telling on niggas, they done arrested a lawyer who done represented Straight Drop, a lawyer who represented Yo Gotti. You feel me? He on his way down. Arthur Horn, he just got charged with rape. Look, we wonder what he got to tell, who he gonna tell on, because he got paid to lie for these niggas. So his ass is in trouble. That's over. You know, they saying that My nigga Hernandez did management for
Straight cop. That's crazy.
So now I'm telling you now, yo, this shit's about to crumble, bro. We hopefully can get justice for Dolph, man. We can
But
get
we
justice
like,
for
bro.
Dolph, man.
It's not a problem. Because if it ain't facts, we ain't speaking on the shit.
At all.
So, with that being said, y'all, we done told y'all what we know, what y'all need to know. Once we get more information and see what the fuck this nigga Hernandez who the fuck he's about to tell on, because we're telling y'all first, he's going to implicate Yo Gotti and Yo Gotti's brother.
He's going to implicate him. The police can't implicate nobody. They need a witness.
They got this nigga's phone. And there ain't no doubt in my mind that this nigga Hernandez saved all the messages.
Appreciate y'all too.
All of the messages. And he about to get them shits to the FBI because that helps him cut a deal. Because niggas implicated him, now he's about to implicate these niggas, and all the FBI give a fuck about, and we telling y'all this. All they're asking him is, how did you know young Dolph was at that cookie shop?
For real. How'd you know he was in there at that
And
moment?
that's how it's gonna implicate Raven and the other shorty that she know. No one even in credit. Y'all see how in Takeoff's death, when them bitches was out there recording, they did all their interviews and wanted to clout chase.
Yeah.
But when Dolph died, there was a female that recorded Dolph's body laying there. Police didn't even question her. She didn't get on live or say anything over, and she recorded Dolph's body laying there with his leg hanging out the motherfucking window.
R.I.P. Dolph.
Like she was confirming that Dolph was dead, y'all.
You heard, oh, he's dead over there. That's young Dolph. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Heaven, facts. She recorded the shit, confirmed that Dolph was dead.
Yeah, so it's a lot of motherfuckers.
And she ain't do an interview or nothing.
It's a lot of motherfuckers who got some answering to do. And the Fed's about to bring them out.
So they can't deny none of this shit. There's gonna be justice for Dolph. We thank all y'all for tuning in with us.
Appreciate all y'all.
Hear what we got to say. We appreciate all y'all. We appreciate the likes. And like we say, facts will get you further in life, y'all.
For real.
R.I.P. Dolph.
R.I.P. Dolph.
R.I.P. Takeoff. We doing our homework on the Takeoff shit, and we gonna get back with y'all soon as we got more facts, more details on it. We won't let y'all down, man. Like we say, stay safe.
Stay blessed.
And we made sure y'all heard us tonight, y'all. We out.